Guys, welcome back. I figured I'd go live again. Just gonna get my coffee, which I have right here, and I'll jump back into a bit of farming. I think I'll check out what farm we were doing last night, the joint farm first, then I might go in and see if I can walk about a wee bit on farm in Griffin, Indiana. So just getting the farm loaded up. So hope everyone's doing well, and yeah, we're just chilling today. Nice to get a day or two off together in the summer. So it is. But yes, this has been a good joint venture so far. If you've watched the stream from yesterday, or it's up on the channel anyway. Still there on Twitch. If you've watched it, then thank you very much. Okay. And let me see. Double check. What I was doing yesterday as well was I went round and limed all the fields, my own rubies and emmas, which obviously helps the pH balance go up to get a better yield. I started to do some fertilizing over the fields that were bad in order to get the nitrogen levels up as well. So I hope that I can get a bit more of that done soon. Let's get that loaded up here. Yeah, but yeah, it's been good. It's interesting. I do like the farm. As I said before, I didn't actually think I would enjoy it, but you know what? It's actually been quite good. We still have one guest farm, so we could still invite someone to this. Say maybe we've got Liam or someone later on down the line after the summer. See if they would want to jump in, get going. So it's almost there. Let's see. But it's all good. See if anyone's in the chat. Do you say hello? Especially if I know you. If you've been on before, say hello. Or we wave. Something to let me know that you're there. And that you're alive. I have to get chickens actually. I have to see. I was double checking what I can grow to make sure I have enough at least to start with. Like with chickens. I don't really want to get too many animals. I've done that before with another farm. And especially with pigs. Oh, you're forever looking after them. They eat your house and home. Let me see. I'm just on it now. I wanted to double check if I can get logged in as an admin first. Then we'll have a look around. If that's possible. Yeah, log in as admin. I had to double check what menu it was on. Kept forgetting. There we are. Okay, let's look across to this. You don't need to see me anyway. You can have a look at the map itself. So let's get stuck into some farming. Okay. Took a second for that to come up there. I was like, what's going on? Right, so let me see. I'll check the map here. See, I'm up in this corner. I got a bit of help yesterday and I helped everyone else as well, which is good. Let me see. I'm not going to skip forward time or anything. It says it needs rolling again, but I rolled all these recently. Well, I suppose I could do that. Yeah, why not? Then, well, I rolled them and then yeah, you have to roll after harvest again. That's why. That would be why. So, let's get to it. I also keep forgetting how to run in this game. I have to double check that. How's my beauties today? I need the roller, so I think I'll use my John Deere. And this other gate. Get out this way. But yeah, he's gonna let me know what yous have liked. He's done this before. This map in general, at least. Whereabouts in the map have you been? So. Okay, maybe it's too far. Let's see it come up there. Too far to the right. Do it again. Where? Start over here then. Second. Just getting a wee bit of music there to start us off, but I'm actually getting rid of it. Paying for a royalty-free subscription, to be fair, but they're moving the price up each month, and you know what? I'm not even that interested or keen on it, so yeah, I wasn't keen on doing anything else for that, so. The good thing about these smaller fields is that it won't take much to roll them. One or two goes and that'll be it. Come on. So, I wonder if I should keep that grass field or not at the end. I might do. That's actually been the worst field for in terms of the nitrogen levels. It's what I fertilized last night. So I'll muck about, do a few things here. I'll see what it's like after I roll these fields. I do enjoy this farm and do enjoy the wee setup over here. Oh. Really, there's no in-game kind of music, really. You can hear the sound effects, but that's about it. Maybe a bit of country or something like that, but... You hear the birds chirping, that'll have to do. Just about, just about. Still shows it needs rolling, so I wonder if it was turned off and it's just showing this. I've just rolled 13 and 14, and it's still showing blue. Just wondering if that's shouldn't really worry too much about it, to be fair. But I'll go with them anyway. I've done this field again as beets, as well as the other wee field there. We should get a good harvest shortly. Oh. Bit of a skid there. Come on. Get them up there. If I hired an AI to finish this, would it actually show as being done? No, I thought that car was going to turn left there. You know what, I'll put the AI on for this one. Let's roll. I'll see the map, see if it still shows it needs rolled. It's for shits and giggles. Fine. Okay. No problem. AI doesn't know this is a field. Showing us it needs rolled, but clearly doesn't. Got a lot of sugar to sell still. I should probably get rid of that before I get the next batch of sugar beets ready to be cut. Putting so many in together normally without cutting them, and then putting in a lot of cut ones as well does help with the amount of sugar you get out. Slightly more. It's not an awful lot more, but it's slightly more in terms of the value of the sugar you can sell, which is good. It's a bit more money, isn't it? More profit than in the month that you're selling it. So I'll have to start doing that after this, because I don't think, pretty sure I'd rolled these recently anyway. But the fact that it's not showing that it's rolled on the map is, I'll have to double check. I'm not sure if it was turned off or not for this map. The MO saying something about that yesterday. I don't mind rolling though. It's something extra we can do. I don't mind having extra jobs that we can do like that. Yeah, It's good. I enjoy it. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I enjoy it. That was close. Bit of an odd shaped field this as well, I suppose, but well, I'm just using this one for grass. Just finish this one off and I'll not do any more of the rolling. I'll just, until I double check, of course, whether it has been turned off or not. If it has, then I understand that's why the map's probably showing it as always needing rolled when it doesn't. But we shall see. Get this washed. Then I should probably start selling some of the sugar. Hello. Back on again for a bit. But just so you can see the mini map, really. So, yeah, it's alright. I'll put the webcam back on. They're nice and clean. So I just have to double check and see whether the rolling was on for this one, because I have it on for the Indiana map, Griffin. Maybe it was turned off here, I don't know. I'll have to double check. I've got honey to sell as well. The only electric vehicle I have is actually the forklift. Didn't even realize that until last night. Maybe was pointing it out. There you are. And the smaller tractor, I think, is the methane tractor. But for small jobs, that would be for, I suppose, wouldn't it? You couldn't get any of the methane tractors to be large tractors like this, because this wouldn't be... It wouldn't be powerful enough to do the job. This can be a wee bit tricky to maneuver in John Deere with a swivel, but it's a wee bit more sensitive though. But get there, bit of practice. There we are. Excuse me. So, going to do what? Yes. Forklift. See what we can sell. There's probably at least 4 or 5 grades of this. But we've skipped forward. Well, not skipped forward, but we've obviously went forward a few months to get the next harvest. Then we replanted. So, yeah. Rather than load up a pickup or load up a lorry and go down to the town, it's got a small shop here. Because it's awesome. Imagine having your own shop on your own farm. You'd be making a good bit of money though. But you also need a lot of money to start a farm, I would say. The amount of money each thing costs. There we are, my environmental scores went up. It was minus before, but now that we've helped raise the pH level and the nitrogen levels helps, as far as I'm aware, the environmental score as well. So being -4 before, we're now +8. It's not bad. That's not a bad bit of profit for honey, you know. Next one right here. There we are. Flag glitch there. Yeah. 388 pounds. Or dollars. Euros, it should say. Euro map. It's nice and chill to do like this. There's certain people who like this kind of game as well. There's a good few of them. This has been the game that I've seen on Twitch that, you know, has a lot of people. This is how I found the Griffin Indiana map, actually. I went into someone who was playing it and seen the map that he was on. Oh, what's that? Then I also went and checked it for myself, and it's great. I'll show you again. If you haven't seen the Griffin Indiana map, or if you haven't seen my farm on it, it's on my YouTube channel as well. I think I'm still, well, it's finished now. I was doing a bit of Harry Potter, a bit of Hogwarts Legacy at the moment as well on my YouTube. I still do a bit more gameplay of that, to be fair. I might try and get that done this coming week. Bad at all. I don't say, was that it? Another one there. Just a wee delayed response and the next pallet dropping. Bottles or 400 jars of honey, 100%. Great, that's not bad, is it? But yeah, generally when I'm not mucking about in the game and I'm not live or anything like that, I have a country music file, like loads of, like almost any country artist you can think of is probably on there, at least for the most part. I just play that in the background. Same as I'm playing Red Dead or something like that when I'm not live. I haven't actually went live with Red Dead, but I've played through the whole story and it is a fantastic game. I've just seen actually a person I follow there. It's called Harry the Gamer. He hasn't got an awful lot of followers, probably the same as myself, just starting off, but playing through it. Fantastic game. I'd love to go through it again actually, and maybe do it live, just for shits and giggles. If you do want to see it, let me know. We can see if we can do things a bit differently. I tended to make Arthur kind of a bit more I suppose, humane at the end, maybe a bit more likable, approachable, friendly to other people. I've seen people do the opposite, like being a complete arse to everyone. See how people react in that there, and it's the detail in the game is amazing. You have put so much into it, with how every NPC reacts and what you do, and a lot of work went into that game. Paid off though, really did. It's the best game I think ever developed. And I hope that Rockstar, I haven't played the first one, I hope that Rockstar would revamp the first one with the graphics of Red Dead 2. I would definitely be playing it then. I'm holding off because I want to see that happen. I don't want to be like deciding, okay, I'll just play the first one. Then like months after I play it, they release it with new graphics. I'll be like, I'd probably still play it anyway, to be honest, to see it with the new graphics, but it's not the point. I'd rather play through it first with new eyes, with the graphics we've seen in Red Dead 2. It's fantastic. I just finished doing GTA 5 as well, and that was very good. I tried playing that. I did play it obviously when I had it for PS4. I went through about maybe 20% or so of the missions, and then I just kind of fell away from it. So I didn't have a clue how it ended. I knew the characters because I'd played a bit of it, but that was interesting too. Trevor is a funny character. He's crazy, but he's funny. So they are good. They are good. Come on. This could be the last one for now. Oh, no, there's a smaller pallet there, so that's the end of it then. Well, it wasn't too bad for the bees. But over the last, 2 months or so in the game, that's a good bit of profit. But what we started doing is we had 1 day a month, but it was too quick. You can do it where you're doing it like 28 days a month or 30 days a full month. It would be a lot of work, but to be honest, it wouldn't be too bad because you get so many days out of the month and you get everything ready. then you're kind of wanting to skip forward because you want to get the harvest done and blah blah blah. But having 1 day a month is too quick. You know, so we put it to about 3 at the moment. Gives us more chance to get a few things done when all the fields are growing and that there. Then you can look into animals if you have any, or like this here, the bees, or selling the sugar or whatever. Like Emma had potatoes and she was selling the potatoes last night. Things like that. It's always things that can keep you going when you're waiting for the harvest. So this is 189, 49%. This is the last pallet, and that'll keep them going for this one. We need to see how much sugar we get. Juby helped me sell so many sugars there a night or two ago, and there's still loads of them there. But what I want to do is, the ground is uneven back here because it goes down to a slope, and obviously it's putting the building flat, so obviously the back is a bit, I smoothed it out a bit, but it's still kind of, you know, I can only get to the sugar going sideways, not try and go from the back, which I suppose it can still work, get the sugar this way, not going from the left hand side. But I wouldn't mind trying to flatten this out. You see the curve there, the wee kind of hill. But that's what I want to do. Let's see, come on. Better get at the pallets from the other side to be fair anyway. Alright. Refined sugar. Sweet home. Okay, so I'm a sugar farmer. I am cotton is growing, so cotton farmer and honey farmer. There we are. $512 and plus 11 environmental score. Now that is better. That is a lot better. So yeah, sugar is a good profit one. So are potatoes not there. Seeing the amount of Emma was getting, Emma got over $3,000 from a lorry load of potatoes, and then she had a second one that was about 72%. She still got at least $2,000 I think from it. So that was a good. Potatoes are a good money spinner too. We went down to one of the local kind of cafes, you know, sold them. Yeah, definitely very good. Stuck, am I? Come on. Oh, you see, as it goes up in a bit of a hump there. If I'm a best and smooth, that'll be a bit more if I can. In total then, obviously, we're getting a few grand's worth, at least. So, had over $1,000 or so at least there with the honey, didn't we? I forget how many pallets we lifted. But it's 312 roughly per pallet, except for the last one, which was a bit lower. It was only about 49%, which is about 199 jars of honey. But we're getting a good bit of money from this. Look how many more there is. Like, these keep spawning when I'm taking these away, so it shows you how much sugar is still in this factory from the last load of sugar beets. Like, we have a lot of sugar. But this is a good one as well. This is a good investment, I think. Sugar. Yeah, last night, yesterday in the stream, I couldn't hear Emma or JP. There was an issue with Discord. I think we sorted it now. It may have been an issue with how it reacts with the headset times as well. So, just had to fiddle about with it. That worked. But yeah, I closed the stream at just before 3 hours were up yesterday because I didn't see the point in just having them in the stream and I couldn't hear them and they couldn't hear me. Well, they could hear me, but you and I couldn't hear them. Right. Let me see before I do this. It will tell me how much is still here. Sugar beet, over 6,000 litres still. So we're on cut sugar beets as well. There's still over an ongoing products of 33,000 still in storage. Now, if I put ordinary sugar beet in, that'll fill up, rather than cutting it. So the cut sugar beet is 6,000 odd left. But look, the outgoing product still, over 33,000 sugar of those in those pallets that I still have to sell that are in storage. So a lot of money's worth. You could, you could fill your time up doing this while you're waiting for a harvest easily for a couple of days in game out of the month. So if I'm going to put a lot of sugar beet in rather than cutting it this time because I cut all of the sugar. I cut it into sugar beet cuts, sorry, should I say. You could do sugar cane as well, but yeah, I'm going to do so much of that, like a good lorry load or two, and then I'll cut the rest of it and I'll put it into the back of a tipper trailer and bring it over and we'll see. Oh, it'll keep us going for a while. We'll say we'll be here till Christmas. We're in the wrong business. You get into making our own sugar here. I know technically this shouldn't work because of the way the forklift went into that there, but it is what it is. It's a game after all. It's a lot of sugar. But yeah, soon I'm going to have to get my chickens sorted. I'm double checking they have different things they can eat. And we have some barley in that. I think they take oats and wheat as well, or wheat is maybe just, and sorghum. Then of course you can get your grain, your base kind of chicken feed as well, which we can buy from the shop. That would start us off. Might do that at some point soon as well. Maybe not today, but maybe the next time. I'll try and sort that out and get the chickens to go. I think that might be the only thing I'll do, the honey and the chickens, and that way eventually I'll be able to sell eggs as well. So. Not doing too badly. At least my farm is now making money. Obviously I didn't start with 44 million, but Emma threw like 20 million my way because she kept the government subsidiary on. I mean, her farm went up to like something stupid like 100 and something odd million. So she had kept a few of them on, she forgot to turn them off. I put them on for like a couple of days in game, and then turned it off. That was plenty just to get you going and get the stuff you need. That there. I've seen other people start from scratch. They don't take anything. They'll take a small loan from the bank. They don't do any government subsidies or nothing like that. They will start off with having like one small tractor, things like that. They'll do, they'll start things from scratch. And then if you started doing things like this, eventually you could buy yourself the mill and start making money, things, and then start expanding the farm from there. So I might do that at some point. I might actually just start a new farm soon, maybe over the coming winter when it's a bit quieter, and see how well we can do. Maybe three of us or four of us, whoever else is, like, we do like a joint farm where we're all doing that and see how well each person does without money and grants and things like that. We'll just take a small loan to start us off with getting like 1 or 2 items in order to like start a few fields and then start selling locally. But the best thing is, I think what makes you money as well is open yourself out to contracts in the game. People will want you to buy their favorite things like that, and with a bit of a loan you can rent a vehicle, rent a plow, or rent a harvester field for them that there, and then eventually buy your own. Then hire yourself out still for more contracts while you're expanding your farm. Come on. Look at that. We're doing good. I'm glad to see it's all in the plus now. Good open space here too. I wasn't sure what else to do in this area. Whether I could put something else down, I just wasn't sure, so I thought I'd put this here out of the way, just beside the fields, which is good. But I might see if I can expand this a wee bit, so there's a bit more kind of flat. Otherwise I'm just coming at the sugar from this angle all the time. But it was a bit difficult whenever JP was helping because he was at the other end. We were trying to get this sorted. So I'll put a few more of these in, and then I'll try and sort out the ground a bit better. But yeah, a game like this, you mightn't think there's much to it, but I do like it. It's nice and chilled. You don't have to worry about killing bosses and all kinds of stuff and get stressed out over it. It's just enjoyable. The other day I realised I had a small loan from the bank as well. I don't recall taking it, but that must have been the loan initially whenever we got the game, or got the map. So I paid that back. I own the bank nothing. This will take a while because I say there's 33,000 liters of sugar to sell. So yeah, this will keep you going for a bit. Yeah. I don't know if I can get an AI to actually keep selling this like this. I don't think they're as sophisticated as that. And I don't know if I would trust them or not. I'll end up coming back and seeing them on their side with the sugar all over the place. It's come out of your wages, boy. Yeah, man. Man. Nice. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying seeing that plus sign. Good. Making a few grand at least today. But yeah, at least I know this is making a good bit of money now, a good bit of profit. I was considering doing something like this on my Griffin farm. You know, getting a product, you know, like a certain production going. At the minute, I'm just doing different things in order to. I have place for chickens, I believe, horses, and guys. I haven't got any of them yet, except for bees. So I wanted to start getting my silos filled up with what I would need for their food, bedding, and things like that. So that was why. But I wanted to see about getting a production going like this here, like sugar or whatever. There's plenty that I suppose you can choose from. But I might do this. This is a good money spinner. So I was thinking there's a field 12, which is just beside mine on Griffin. I will go on to the Griffin shortly and show you. Yeah. See how that goes. Almost an hour on stream. That just passes very quickly. You can understand why some streamers would be on this for a few bloody hours. Then they're going to take a break and realize they've already done like 7 hours worth of a stream. They're like, oh, okay. If I'm not doing an awful lot tonight, I might go live again tonight. Who knows? I know. I haven't done a stream for about a month, and then within 2 days I'm doing at least 2. Go figure. But yeah, if you're in the chat, Rob, give us a shout. Say hello. I think it might be the only one in the chat. Well, I did see a 4th person jump in. There must be 1 or 2 about. And then they jumped out again, but it is what it is. At least doing in the game will show me a good bit of profit. Let's see. Well, the red, I think it was 177 to be fair, so that's coming down a good bit to show the total is getting better. Wait, income. Harvest income, 2,912. Sold products, there we are, 5,636 so far. Property income. It's down a good bit this month. Yeah, so the month isn't over yet, so. But yeah. wee deer running around. No, a deer, female deer, red like sun. Yeah, back again. I was sitting there thinking when I was going around the corner, this pallet had reappeared, thinking, okay, maybe we're getting towards the end of them. Nope. Still producing. Hire someone all day just to transport sugar out of here. Sell it. I can hire you, Rob, to start selling the sugar for me. You can come on and do that. I'll contract you out. The bottom right-hand corner of the map is free as well. But yeah, if you do your own map, of course. Yeah. You have to show us. Even if you go onto the Discord chat even, and the VC, and share your stream that way. You don't even have to go live to everyone else. Just wouldn't mind seeing the setup you have. Yeah, I'll make this my last one. Then I'll see about if I can do something with the ground here. And not to wreck it, of course, but see it from this point of view. Very cool. Cool. Let's see about this ground now. Construction. Landscaping. Soften. Slope. I wouldn't want a slope. I'm trying to get rid of the slope. Raise and lower. That's what I might need to do. That part, but soften this a wee bit. Let's see if I can do something at this level. I'll do this side first in case I fuck it up. See how that looks. Still a habit. Whoa, that's a bit of it over there. Yeah. Still a good incline there. I'll raise this up a bit. Up. You raise me up. No, I don't want a big lump like that. It's gonna be as shit, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Doing smooth that out. Come on. It looks like it's a bit an incline. As long as it was enough for me to look up, okay. This part here, I would need to more flat. Still an angle. You know? I'd rather have that bit more flat. Is it a bit, but you kind of soften it. Goes back down to where it was. So it's like, yeah, keep it pretty flat. Mightn't be too bad, I suppose. It's the top right here. And it does a wee bit at least. Bit better, I suppose, but I need to make it a bit more smoother if I can. Escaping.